Today I woke up at 9. I was planning on sleeping in, but then the doorbell rang like really loudly. Like, how aggressively can you ring a doorbell? But I don't know who it was. I didn't open up because I was half asleep, but I was dreaming weird, so I couldn't go back to sleep after that. So now I'm here, and I thought I'd talk to you about the little gifts I got from my book club girlfriends this weekend, and then I'll give you the little review of the book club book that we read and now talked about, which was like the shortest book club discussion ever, and the new book we'll be reading. So yeah, so I got 3 gifts from my friends, and 2 of them were handmade, and one of them was something that wasn't on my list, which I think is so fun. I didn't even think about it, and now that I have it, I'm like, that's so crazy. I really like it. So it's really fun when people know you well enough to go off the list, and still get you something you really like. It makes me warm in the heart, but I also really like getting stuff off my list because that means I wanted it. White box. It had a red ribbon around it, but it's really cute, like a box thingy. This, I don't know if you can see it, but and it had a little cute card in it with some cute handwritten stuff. Cute. But yeah, so adorable. And then one of my girlfriends wrote me a book called Leia and the Green-Eyed Martian, which was really funny, and I read it out loud to my friends, and my boyfriend was there. It's about me summoning a Martian to my living room and then rejecting him because I love my boyfriend. It's just so funny. And you know, there was a lot of stereotypical stuff from our friends in here, and so it was just really funny to read it together. And then the last one is the Sprocket, I think it's called. My boyfriend already very affectionately names it Sprockfalk, which is funny, I guess. But yeah, this little thing prints pictures off your phone, and we already printed one and put it in our little book club journal. But it has the photos have like stickers on the back, so you can stick them in stuff. But yeah, this is really cute. I would have never thought of getting this, but like I said, now that I have it, I'm like, hell yeah. So thank you to my lovely book club girly friends. I really appreciate you coming and spending time with me and eating with me and laughing with me and stuff like that. Thank you. So last but not least is the review for the book club book that we read. It was the horror thriller book called Come Closer by Sarah Gran, I want to say. I got rid of my copy. I gave it to my friend and was going to give it to a friend. But yeah, it was just, I have nothing positive to say. Like, there were no redeeming qualities for this book. So yeah, it was written in the first person past tense, which just made it like she was constantly taking you by the hand and guiding you through the story and telling you what to think, which, now that I'm thinking about it, is a little demony. I'm possessed by a demon. But it just made it so that the book wasn't scary at all, because nothing came as a surprise, because we were already like kind of warned that it was going to happen. There were a few moments where I was like, oh, this is really like disturbing in a way, but it didn't make me feel it that much. Like, it made me think like, oh, logically this is very disturbing, but am I feeling disturbed? No, not very much. So it's a 1 star for me. Honestly, it was that bad. And one of the reviews inside, I think, talked about, like, it was comparing it to the yellow wallpaper, which was bad, but then my friends started reading the yellow wallpaper, so I guess it inspired some people to do stuff. Time to once again clean this fucking house. My friends were over obviously this weekend, and I try to keep up a little bit, like load the dishwasher and unload the dishwasher and stuff like that. Otherwise we would not had enough plates and cups for the whole weekend. It's still a mess, and I still need to mostly tidy. It's not much cleaning, it's mostly tidying, but yeah, gotta do it. Let's go. Okay, so we haven't talked in a while because, I don't know, I haven't been very busy or anything. I've just been reading a lot, I guess, and also my phone was acting up, so I haven't been able to film a lot. But I finished the Ravenscholar. Instant 5 stars for me. I think honestly, if a book doesn't instantly say like 5 stars in my head, it probably isn't a 5-star book. But yeah, it was really fucking good. Honestly, I was bored with everything else. Like, I tried to watch YouTube sometimes, or maybe a show, or do something else, and then I'd just always be thinking about the fact that I wanted to read. So that's what I spend most of my free time doing. I honestly can't explain to you why it is a 5 stars exactly without spoiling the whole thing, but there were just so many great twists and turns that I didn't see coming, that I could have known but I didn't, which I really love. When if you look back to it, you're like, oh, I could have seen this, but it's still a surprise because I didn't see it. I loved the characters, like all of them, like even like side characters. If their life was in danger, I would be like clutching my heart, trying to, like, scared for their lives, even though they're just characters in a book. If you love fantasy where the world is fantastical and there's like magical elements and a lot of cool religious elements, but it's not like, I feel like usually with a fantasy book, a lot of the first book is spent like introducing you to the world and to the magic system and to the politics, but I think what Antonia Hodgson does great in this book is that you're just following the story and while the story is going, you're learning more and more and more about the world, but it feels very natural. It doesn't feel like a big info dump and then the story starts. It just feels like you're learning everything gradually, but it also doesn't feel like learning. Like everything makes sense. She doesn't have to info dump because stuff just kind of clicks into place naturally, which I think is so amazing. I think that the darkness of the world is just kind of shown in a way that's so cool, where it feels normal. Like she talks about people saying something wrong and then disappearing, and she talks about people watching their words and not being allowed to speak on certain topics, but she doesn't push it right into your face where it's like, oh look, this guy is bad and he's tyrannical and he does bad stuff. It just kind of, you're reading it and you're thinking this is bad, but it's also the characters are so like used to it. It's so normalized that they're not shoving it into your face about how bad it is. It's just kind of like, oop, he said something and then he disappeared. And I just thought it was such a cool way to explore a leader like that. So yeah, if you love fantasy and romance, there's a little romance in there that's so subtle but still grips you so tightly, and it wasn't like I wasn't craving for more, like it was just the right amount. Then you should definitely read this book. It's not that thick. It looks pretty thick, but it's only, 642 pages, and you just kind of fly through it, so don't be scared of the thickness of it. It's just, yeah, I have no words apparently, but yeah, highly recommend. And as always, there's cleaning up to do because I just didn't feel the motivation at all today, and so the leftovers from the book club weekend are kind of festering in the house. They left on Monday and it's now Wednesday. I'm hoping to get some stuff done today because Saturday there will be more people coming here to celebrate my birthday, which is so fun and so great. But I've been very busy ordering food and prepping in my mind what to do. I set up the tent today to check if everything was good, and everything was good, so I put it back into the garage. I didn't fully dismantle it, but my boyfriend and I just kind of hoisted it up and put it back into the garage. Otherwise it would have been a sauna by Saturday. But yeah, I think that's just it. It's not much cleaning, it's just tidying. I'm so bad at like tidying up after myself, so I just have a lot of tidying to do, as always. So yeah, let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Another day, another coffee, another book. Yes, yes. Because I finished the Ravenscholar yesterday. Today I'm gonna get started on Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by her, and I really enjoyed that book. I read that because people told me that The Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry was very similar to it, and I saw the similarities, but yeah, I really like this. There's multiple books by Reid that I would like to read. Daisy Jones and the Six, for example. But this is just the one I have in like physical form, and I'm trying to get through my huge stack of unread physical books. It's about 50, I think, so I've just been reading physical books, but honestly, I haven't really been out reading like the amount I buy, because I buy like 90% of my physical books secondhand, but like because secondhand book buying is a little opportunistic, like you gotta kind of get it when it's there. You know, it probably won't be when you get back, especially for popular titles like this. I think I got this for €5 somewhere, someday. God knows how long ago. Alright, so what if can glance from the back? This book is about a tennis player who went into retirement after she had like a world record breaking career, winning all kinds of titles and records. But then like after a few years of her retirement, her record is broken by somebody new, and so she comes out of retirement to beat the record again. So I'm curious what I'm gonna see. I always find sports books not that interesting because I'm not a big sports fan. I'm not that competitive. Like I am competitive like mentally, but not like physically. So I'm never really sure what I'm gonna think, because like I couldn't care less if I win or lose in a game of tennis. But I think that's a great like challenge, I guess, for a writer to make it interesting for everybody. So we'll see how that goes, but my expectations are pretty high because I love the writing in like 7 Husbands, but the topic matter is a little different, but we'll see. Good morning! Another day, another vlog. Wow. And another day, another coffee. I wanted to give you a little life update because I haven't been vlogging much because honestly, I've been doing nothing. I've been sitting around. I worked yesterday for like 3 hours, but that's it. And all the other time I just lazed about everything that I didn't vlog basically. So, but today is the first day in a while that's gonna be busy again. The birthday party guests are coming tomorrow in the afternoon, so there's a lot of time in the morning to do stuff, but I still wanna get some stuff ready today. There's a grocery order coming today. Someone's delivering it, which is great. And I have to bake the cheesecake because it has to stay in the fridge all night. So I'm hoping there's gonna be fridge space for that because I ordered a lot of stuff. And I slept like shit last night because I stayed up until 4:30 trying to export my last vlog because it wasn't working, nothing was working. And I've been learning a lot from editing and everything from the first vlog. So hopefully the second one, editing and exporting it, will be a little easier. I mean, it definitely will be considering I have like half the amount of footage, which is not what I'm planning to do every week. I'm planning to do a good amount of footage every week, but I don't know what happened this week. Okay. But let me make my coffee and let me have my morning book time, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. Motivation. Okay, so I'm at page 76 of 364 of Carrie Soto is Back, and so far we've just been getting a backstory of her, like how she grew up and what her childhood was like. Yeah, it's really interesting to see somebody develop in a way like this, where her whole life she's been promised greatness by her father, and now she doesn't accept anything else but that greatness. It's interesting to me because it's like the total opposite way that I was raised. You know, I was raised in a far more relaxed way, and to be striving for goals that were realistic, and to enjoy life as well, and to be a child. And she didn't get to be a child at all. So now I'm at the point that she's gonna come out of retirement to try to win her titles back, to try to win her record back of winning the most titles. But yeah, it's so interesting to see her deal with this mindset that the only thing that's good enough is the best. The only way she can be proud of herself is if she's the best. It's also interesting to see her father kind of regretting raising her the way that he did, and thinking I should have given her more of a childhood than I did. But yeah, I'm really curious about where this is gonna go. I honestly have no idea, because I feel like if you come out of retirement at 37 and you retired because of a bad knee, like, how can you like bounce back from all of that? But yeah, guess we won't know until we read it.